This video will help you to solve polynomial equations such as quadratics and cubics. You will find the key steps on the screen and I will demonstrate them live. This functionality is only available on the fx-85CW. Your equation must be in a form where the terms are equal to 0, such as the examples here in the bottom middle of the screen. You may need to rearrange your equation into this form. It is, however, possible to solve equations not in this form. Please see our video on solving equations for how to do this. From the home screen, choose the Equation app followed by Polynomial. Polynomial equations can have solutions which are complex numbers. If you do not want these, for example, if you are not studying further maths for A-level, they can be turned off. We won't use complex solutions in this video, so press Tools, choose Complex Roots and turn them off. Return to the polynomial choice screen by pressing Back twice. You must now choose the type of polynomial. We will start with equation 1, which is a quadratic, so choose the first option. The input screen displays the terms of the equation. You must enter the coefficients for each term. The coefficient of x squared in equation 1 is implied to be 1, so enter this and press OK or the execute key. Now enter the coefficient for x, which is 2. Finally, enter the constant, which is -3. You can use negation or subtraction for negative numbers. Calculate the solutions to this equation by pressing the execute key. The calculator displays the first solution, labelled x1, which is equal to 1. Press the execute key again, and the calculator displays the second solution, x2, which is equal to -3. The calculator will also find the coordinates of the vertex. Press the execute key, and the x-coordinate of the vertex is -1. Then press execute again, and the y-coordinate is -4. So the coordinates of the vertex are -1, -4. If you are using the emulator in ClassPad.net as I am, you can also display the graph of the function and the coordinates of its key points by pressing the Graph button on the emulator toolbar. I have already done this. We can see the roots or solutions of the equation and the coordinates of the vertex. You can enter a new equation by pressing the execute key or OK. We will now solve equation 2. The coefficient of x squared is 2, so enter that. There is no term in x, so the coefficient is 0, which we must enter as a 0. The constant is -3, so enter that with negation or subtraction. Again, press the execute key for the solutions. The first solution is a surd, the square root of 6/2. If you want the decimal value, press the Format key and choose Decimal. You can find the other solutions and the coordinates of the vertex in the same way as before by pressing OK or the Execute key. Press the Execute key or OK for the third equation. Enter the coefficients, which are 1, -6 and 9. Then press the execute key for the solutions. Notice carefully that the calculator displays x is equal to 3. It does not list x1 or x2. This is because there is only one repeated solution of x equals 3 for this equation. Again, you can find the coordinates of the vertex. We can see this on the graph. There is a single solution which has the same coordinates as the vertex. Let us now enter the fourth equation. Enter the coefficients 1, -3 and 4. And find the solutions as usual. The calculator displays the message, no real roots. This means that the equation has no real solutions. You can still find the coordinates of the vertex by pressing the execute or OK key. In this case, the graph lies entirely above the x-axis. Return to the input screen. We will now solve a cubic equation, equation 5. First, you need to choose the cubic form, so press Back, scroll down and choose the cubic. Now enter the coefficients 1, -2, 0 for the x term, and the constant 3. Now find the solutions as usual. There is only a single real solution, as the calculator displays x equals rather than x1 equals. If your display has more roots, they will be complex, and you can turn these off as we showed at the beginning. Press the execute key to find the coordinates of the vertices. This cubic has a maximum vertex of 0, 3, and a minimum vertex of 4/3, 49/27. We can see this on the graph. If there are no vertices, for example for the equation x cubed minus 1 equals 0, the calculator displays a message to that effect. I hope that this helps you to solve quadratic and cubic polynomials. The calculator will also solve a quartic, which means a power of 4.